As if playing Juventus isn't hard enough in Turin, now we've got multiple injuries, and this is to key players. What is going to happen? Are we in trouble? Are Chelsea in trouble? Welcome to the Kavkas View, guys. Welcome back, Bratuki. Did you miss me? Oh wait, I'm not allowed to say that. Apparently, I'm too big-headed. The fact that I said, did you miss me is offensive. No, I'm gonna say it anyway, I don't care. Did you miss me? Because you know I missed you. It's as simple as that. Welcome guys, and today's video is the preview for Chelsea versus Juventus in Turin, and you know the deal. It's gonna be tough, it's gonna be interesting, and I'm raring to go. Quick little schedule for you lot, what we're going to talk about. We're gonna cover the press conference, we're gonna find out which players are out of the game, and potentially for how long for. We're gonna think about Thomas Tuchel's faults, and a lot of subliminal messages from left, right, and center. I'm going to give you the predicted lineup. Will Ruben Loftus-Cheek make it? Will Hakim Ziyech make the lineup? That's the interesting aspect, because we need some creativity, and I don't know where it's coming from. Can he muster up some of the juices and put a little bit of spice into this so we've got a good dish in the Champions League, ready to punch someone in the face, and Juventus hopefully are going to be the victim. But, listen, growth has been going really well. It's really picking up. A very good September. So please help a brother out. Like I always say, the bare minimum I ask from you is a like. I provide regular content. 200 likes. Last time we hit it. If we hit it 3 videos in a row, so let's make it 2, we raise the target. And then we keep raising it, and we go up, and we go up, and we go up. So please, hit the like button and help a brother out. Thomas Tuchel confirms it. Thomas, in his press conference, straight out the back, confirms it. So number 1, it's as simple as this. Reece James is out. 4 to 6 weeks. We know that. I said this after the game against Manchester City. He'll be out for a while. The next day I made a video saying sources were saying 4 to 6 weeks. No date confirmed, but he's out. High knee sprain. Mason Mount still injured. Mason Mount hasn't been injured for 3 years, so it's kind of, in a way, this is good. He needs a rest. He needs a break from football. He needs to relax a little bit. He needs to recover, refresh his mind, come back being the Mason Mount we know and love. Then, Pulisic. Pulisic is still in individual training. He's not ready to go. I don't know when he's back. These days, I just assume Pulisic is injured because he's hardly ever fit. He's been injured for 39% of the time that he's been at Chelsea. A Chelsea player, 39%. That's actually crazy if you think about it. And Ng, well, he's got the Rona, so he ain't going to be playing for at least 2 weeks. On to Juventus. Thomas Tuchel says we have to respect them. They're a legacy club, they're a powerhouse, and he is spot on. He literally is spot on. Look, they're not the same team they once were. They've got a lot of injury problems. They've got a lot of depleted players. Players that aren't the same anymore. But players that aren't the same anymore can wheel it back one time and absolutely slap us in the face if we underestimate him. It's like a fighter. Sometimes the veteran fighter is one of the most dangerous because you think you're better than him, you think you're quicker than him, you think you're stronger than him, and all of a sudden he just catches you with that one bang and brings it back his old day. So Chelsea need to be very careful, and it's really nice that Thomas Tuchel understands this and is open about it. They asked him if we're the underdogs, and he was very open about this. He said, nah, we're not the underdogs anymore. We're the holders. There's a newfound respect for us. There's a newfound determination for us. People come for our heads now. And I think that's exactly what it is. Look, you can try play the underdog card, but the reality is Chelsea should be trying to get to the semi-final of this competition minimum. Think about it. Once you get out the group, it's all about the draw. How many teams in Europe are we meant to be scared of? None. There is no teams in Europe that I think we should be scared of. Who? Real Madrid? I think we could take them over 2 legs. In my opinion, they're weaker this year than they were last year. Barcelona? They're not a threat. AC Milan? Juventus? Okay, we can beat them, no problem. Then you go into the Bayern Munichs. Can we take them? Yeah, of course we can. Man City? Yes, we can. We've proven it in the past. And then PSG. Structure beats talent every time. I'm telling you this now. Structure is more important than talent, and PSG are a hot mess at this moment in time. The way we won't win the Champions League or even get to the semis is if we play the way we played against City, and Tuchel openly says it. We were passive against Man City and lack of energy, lethargic, and it wasn't a performance that we have accredited ourselves to maintain. And I think it is important that we actually start respecting the standards we have set, understand who we are, use this as a punch in the mouth, develop ourselves into becoming the next level. Chelsea aren't the perfect team. Winning the Champions League does not mean we're the complete package. Winning the Premier League, in my opinion, says we're a great team. We need to go and prove something. Cup competitions aren't the be-all and end-all. The league is. He was asked a question on players being vaccinated, and he answered it in a good way. He said, look, at the end of the day, I'm not here to tell anyone what they can and can't do. It's not my decision. It's up to the government, whether they make it mandatory or not. And that's what I'm going to say on it. And I think this is the perfect way to avoid this conversation. Because I'm the exact same. Look, if you want to get vaxxed, get vaxxed. If you don't want to get vaxxed, don't get vaxxed. Like, it's your decision. It shouldn't be up to anyone else to tell you whether you're going to do it or not. So let's move on with the next question. Tommy's always honest. That's the one thing I always can depend on Thomas Tuchel. They asked him, post Ronaldo, what do you think of him? And he said they're a weaker side. They're most definitely a weaker side. And I think this is so spot on. He could have easily dodged the question and said, you know, we have to respect him. But he openly said they're a weaker side, but they pose a threat. And that's the exact truth. Look, whenever you have good players like Dybala, Morata, Kulusevski, good players that can harm you, Bernardeschi, Chiesa, all these players are top draw players that have something in them on any day to be world class. And they can absolutely punch us in our face. So we need to be careful. And I think we will be, but I think we can get the result. Like I said, I think it's going to be a cagey affair. I think it's going to be a typical European game. I think we're going to have to match their energy levels, because in the middle, they're going to most probably go with Weston McKennie, Bentancur, and Rabiot. And those players will try to make it a physical battle. They'll try to get in and among us. So our midfield will have to be powerful and imposing. I think we get the victory. I think we go there and we beat them 2-1. I think they score, but we get 2. I think it's going to be an imposing, emphatic victory. I think the players want to prove themselves. And I think European games just suit us, man. Like, Juve will have to come and attack us. They're not going to play for the draw. I know Allegri, and I know Allegri's going to want to make a little marker. I know he's going to try to hit us on a counter-attack, but we're better than that. We are better than them in all positions. So, it's going to be interesting, and I can't wait. I think 2-1. That's my prediction. And these are the boys that are going to do it for us. Mendy's back. So we already know Mendy's going to be starting. And I think that's integral. Mendy is a top-class goalkeeper. And Mendy is one that has pedigree in this competition from one season already. His clean sheet record is second to none, and I believe in him, and I think he's going to start. I think the back three picks itself with all of our recent injury issues and the way they've been performing. Like, there's a lot of respect placed on them. I think we're going to go for Christensen at the right, Thiago in the middle with his experience, and Rudiger on the left. There's no one else we can trust unless you go for Trevor Chalobah, which I think is too early for such a big game. He's ready to step up. But I just think the other three are playing so well, why rest them? Then you start looking at the left back and the right wing back. I think Ben Chilwell's going to get a run out of this game. I really do. I think it's going to be a big game for Ben. I think he needs to put the onus out and reclaim his spot. Look, Alonso is good, but Alonso isn't a first choice. And if you go with Alonso, you're asking for problems, and literally, I don't want those problems. Right wing back, I genuinely think we're going to go with Azpilicueta. And the reason I think we're going to go with Azpilicueta is Reece is out. I don't see him trusting, Callum Hudson-Odoi out there for this game. No chance. We might see Callum on the weekend against Southampton. I don't see him there this week. Midfield 2, a lot of us are thinking Ruben. A lot of us want to see Ruben. A lot of us are actually craving to see a midfield duo of Ruben in the Champions League. I don't see it happening. I think he's going to go with tried and tested. I think he's going to go for the one and only Jorginho and Kovacic. Those two are going to have to play for in Tuchel's eyes to give us element of control. It's a difficult away game in Turin. I think that's how he's going to go. Front 3. And the front 3, Romelu picks himself. We already know that, right? Romelu is going to want to eat them up, make a statement in Italy. You know that. I think Kai Havertz plays. I think Kai Havertz plays alongside Hakim Ziyech. I don't think Timo Werner took his opportunity. I think Hakim's going to get another opportunity. Puli's out. Mason Mount's out. All of a sudden, it's narrowed down to 4 players, right? Callum ain't getting another opportunity, and neither is Timo. So, I think Hakim gets a chance, and I hope he takes it, man. It's a slower-paced game in the Champions League. It usually suits him. His better games have usually come in that league. So, we'll see. Peeps, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and most importantly, make sure you hit that goddamn like button, man. It helps a lot. I'm telling you now, you don't understand how much you appreciate it. Peace out, I'm out. See you for the review tomorrow.